Hello, my YouTube family. Disciple here for new gaming with what many of my subscribers have been waiting for, and this is the Blades of Time PvP. And I actually discovered something that a lot of you may like to hear. Blades of Time actually does does have matchmaking. You just go, you create a game, host a game, or you can search for one, and if it finds you an opponent, you can change the level, all that stuff, change your character, and then start the match. So yesterday I was actually waiting on a friend when I discovered this. I was waiting to invite the infamous Amos, and he wasn't able to join. And then I ended up meeting this other guy, Partial Reason, and actually added him on my friends list because he's the only person I know that's actually playing Blades of Time on my friends list that I've met so far. So I added him, and yeah, we played a few matches. And this is the only match that I got the full footage of because actually he was having connection errors. I'm not sure exactly why, but here's a little bit of the character creation. If you guys want to see more thorough video on the character creation, you can go back and watch my character creation video. I'll actually link that at the end of this video so you guys can check that out. There are several levels. I believe you unlock more as well, and you can also co-op the game too, so it's not just PvP, there is co-op. So I think adds a little more to a game that's worth 40 bucks. And as you see, he was rank 5, which is an artisan, and I was rank 1 novice, and this is my third match, my first whole match. And I've only played against this guy. He's very good. I actually am not able to really put a dent in him at all. You guys will get to see this, though. It is if you guys are Dark Souls subscribers, this PvP is not really like Dark Souls PvP. It is a lot different. There's spells and magics and stuff like that. That's kind of similar. You get to choose different weapons and things like that, and customize your characters to an extent, but that's kind of similar too. But the real thing with this is it varies a lot, and I think it adds something fresh, something new that you guys might be able to, excuse me. I think it's something new and fresh you guys may be able to get into. Some people might think it's too cheesy or not really fun, and everybody's entitled to their opinion. I thought it was pretty decent, entertaining. Not as good as Dark Souls, I will admit that, but still, it doesn't mean it's not worth getting and it's not worth playing. I'm very inexperienced, as you guys are going to see. It's kind of like you go out to attack the other person's base, the individual's base, and they have minions, you have minions defending yours, the minions will follow them or whatever. You can heal and do different spells and magics, as you guys will see throughout the duration of this battle. But this guy has much a higher level, so there is a bit of depth, which I kind of enjoy the fact that you can get so many different skills, and leveling up and playing the game actually adds a lot more to the PvP aspect of the game, so it's not just blatant cut and dry. There is a lot of expansion you can do throughout the game, and there's the guns allowed in PvP, and then there is the swords and magic as well. So there's a few different elements to it. All in all, it wasn't that bad. It was actually kind of entertaining. I'd like to actually fight someone who's about my rank, and I haven't been able to find anybody. The infamous Amos lost his disc apparently. Boo! I know that sucks. And there's my first death. Many to come. I gotta say, guys, I got stomped pretty bad, but I couldn't get anybody else to PvP me. I really don't think this game is well known enough, and I don't think it's, you know, Game of the Year material or anything like that, but I don't think it's a bad game. I think for the co-op, the PvP, and the story, as well as, you know, everything else that this game has, the magics, the depths, the weapons you can find, the different treasures and bosses and things like that, I do think it's definitely worth 40, and I might actually pay 60 for it, to be honest. And I think you guys should check it out. I'm not going to try to upsell it more than it is. I'm just going to take it as a face value. You guys can determine if you like it or not. It's up to you. I really don't want to sway you one way or the other, but my personal opinion is that it is worth it, and I just wish that there was more people playing, because if I was able to find someone who was a similar rank, I think it'd be a lot more fun than just getting stomped on by this guy. And I know I gave it my best effort. I never give up, and as you guys are going to see, there's kind of a funny conclusion to it all. But yeah, this there's actually ways you can parry. I'm not sure if that's the exact word, counter. There's ways you can counter your opponent's attacks, which I believe would leave them open for like heavy combos you can do and whatnot, or spells. And that's with the R1 button. So you can do that. There's a bit of a strategy into it, as well as the different spells and magics. And the more you die, the more magics and spells you can get. Kind of like death streaks. A lot of people don't like those, but it kind of gives you a boost, especially if you're at a disadvantage in the beginning. I think, I don't know, I think it's pretty balanced. I did not experience any lag. That is something I'm very happy with. I believe they do have dedicated servers, because there was no lag whatsoever. Not at least that I saw. I mean, there was no lag hits, no lag stabs. When he was shooting the bullets, you could see where they were going and they were hitting that. And the same thing for me. And I don't really think there's any lag. I mean, he had some connection problems, so his connection probably wasn't that great. But I'm pretty sure we were playing on a dedicated server, and when he got disconnected, it's because he couldn't reach the server. So yeah, that's kind of a good deal as well for PvP, no lag, dedicated servers. That's always a great thing. I think that if more people knew about this game, more people would get behind it and really enjoy it. As I get my third death here, and I'm getting new spells and new magics, stuff I've never even encountered in game yet. Haven't gotten very far. And what I picked right there was Shadow Friend, so when I'm dying or near death, it'll actually summon a few copies of me to fight for me, and I still am not able to do very much damage to those, sadly. Yeah, and there's also, well, there's co-ops, and there's co-op trophies and co-op achievements and different things you can do in co-op. And then there's also probably PvP as well. I didn't get any because I lost. I died constantly, anyway. But there's actually some chests that will appear with special items, or actually some summon enemies and things like that to give you a boost. And yeah, you have to leave your base, and if all your bases get destroyed, or I don't know, just your home base, you lose. So it's kind of like defend the base, or you could just duke it out with the enemy and let your minions do it, or go for treasure, try to get some heavy minions or some different additional help. And I'm about to die here again, sadly. Yeah, but oh, I actually got away that time. But yeah, it's defend the base. The bases actually attack themselves too. They attack. I don't know if you can fortify the bases. That'd be nice if they added something where you could fortify the bases, and that would add more depth to it. There is some things that can be improved. Yes, there is. Definitely, there is different levels. There are closer levels, farther levels, so it's not all as slow paced as this. And yeah, there's a respawn timer, so that's another difference if you guys are into the Dark Souls thing. But I still think it's pretty fun. If you guys really want an opportunity to play with me, because I can't accept Dark Souls requests. I can't just play with everybody that asks me, because I have 2,000 subscribers asking me to play Dark Souls with me, like literally. And if you guys want to play with me, like legitly, and you want to add me get on my friends list. I don't know, it sounds kind of iffy, kind of bribish, I don't know, but get this game and I will play with you, because I'm looking for anybody who's kind of new to it to play with, because I really have little experience. And actually, next video I have up is probably going to be a co-op I'm going to do with Partial Reads, and he's going to help me through some of the game, because me and him could only find each other online the other day. So he actually wanted to help me through some more of the game, possibly. So maybe he'll just be more of a challenge if you guys don't get this. But yeah, I'm going to continue to do videos for this game. It's doing surprisingly well on my channel, considering that most people only watch my Dark Souls stuff. But see, Treasure had appeared here, and he gets to it before me, unfortunately. I just ran the other way to hopefully find it. But no, he finds it first, sadly. And you guys are going to see what it is. It's actually pretty crazy. Sky Guards, and I have not encountered those yet in the game, but you guys are going to see right here. Oh, they are monstrous, and I don't know if you can actually pause it, but you can go to your pause screen. I don't think it actually pauses the PvP. Look at this thing. And I was like, hey, I'll just say hi to him, I might as well. And yeah, he just charges at me, boom! And that's the end. That was, I thought it was kind of an interesting finish. I think my base was destroyed, but that's why I really lost, not because I died. It's possible that I died too many times as well. That'd be nice if there was defend the base, and if you didn't, you lose. And then if there was you died so many times, you lost as well. I think that'd be interesting, because then you could just duke it out, or you could play the objective. So I don't know, more details forthcoming for this game, hopefully very soon. I'm actually very interested. Things are going pretty well. I'm pleasantly surprised. I really didn't expect much out of this game, and some people may not think that it's still worth the money or whatever, or it's still not that great. I don't think it's the best game ever. I don't think it's game of the year, but I think it's a game worth the money, and one that's going to keep me entertained for a while, and hopefully keep you guys entertained as well. This is the end of this video. Check back for co-op. Subscribe to my show for more Blades of Time. It's down below. Just click the little image. Love you guys. Shoush, damn it. God bless. See you next time. I have already invited my friend. He's on the way, and I'll probably have that PvP matchup later today or early tomorrow. I'm hoping later today, because I know you guys want to see it and you're waiting to see if the PvP is any good in this game, and so am I. But before we get into that, I'd also like to show you guys a little bit of the customization. Definitely nothing so far as customizable as Dark Souls. But what you can do is you can switch characters. So I'm sure you unlock more.